So which is better, UK buy-to-let or overseas buy-to-let? Well, that's a question you've been asked today from a client for our question of the day. And it's quite an interesting question because lots of different variables that is going to really make a difference to somebody if they're looking to look at the UK compared to any other country overseas. There's obviously so many choices to choose from. And it's not only country level, it's also kind of micro level in terms of any particular town or city you really want to focus on, or region you really want to focus on in a given area as well. So it's quite difficult to try and highlight one particular country compared to UK in terms of saying this country is delivering. There's plenty of countries out there that's going to have fantastic capital growth at the moment, really good rental yields at the moment, but maybe the combined fundamentals of that area isn't quite as good as what the UK can maybe deliver for them. Everybody's different, everybody looks for something different in their own portfolio. So the question that we got asked and kind of our answer to that really was to really focus on what the UK market can potentially offer for buy-to-let investors, and the reasons why we typically get inquiries from overseas clients that want to invest in the UK, and certainly inquiries from UK-based clients that want to focus primarily in the UK. And there's a couple of reasons for that. And one that we tend to see very often is because the legal system, the conveyancing process, the ownership of properties in the UK is relatively straightforward. It's historically structured. People know exactly what the process is. They understand kind of ownership and title of property, and it's seen as much more of a secure location compared to many other countries out there when it comes to ownership and control and assets of kind of ownership of the properties. In addition to the conveyancing process and the legal process, access to finance. There's lots of options for relatively mainstream finance, lots of options for commercial or bridging or development finance as well. But certainly within buy-to-let, it's a relatively mainstream marketplace. There's lots of different brokers, lots of different banks that you can speak to try and secure funding for your properties. And in addition to that, it's just kind of the general market fundamentals. So supply and demand. Typically, in most locations, lots of demand for quality rental properties. Good tenant profiles means that your properties, if they're in a good area and kept, maintained to a good standard, should typically perform well over a longer term for rentals. So those three kind of key criteria, personally, is why I quite like UK buy-to-let. Certainly yields vary in kind of any given location, so you want to try and prioritise and maximise your location for kind of yield if that's your criteria. And then also kind of capital growth is going to be variable in terms of locations, but because of those underlying fundamentals, the supply, the demand, the access to finance, the kind of legal system process, typically very well structured compared to many other areas of the world. That's why personally I like UK, and that's typically why we see a lot of people looking at UK as well. Hope that helps.